So here we are back at Sidmouth. My last walk was over there, heading to Branscombe, right round that headland. That was a really tough walk, 14.5 miles. And that was back in March. I did come to Sidmouth last week to do this walk to Ladram, but it was a really wet, horrible day and the cloud base was so low you couldn't see the top of the cliff, so while I don't mind walking in the rain, it would have been a bit pointless trying to do any filming. So today, it's only a short walk, which I'll be doing to just to Ladram over there where the sea stacks are. So here we are, Jacob's Ladder Beach, and the walk I'm doing today is up there and going over the two summits and over to the sea stacks at Ladram. A much shorter walk than the ones I was doing in the spring. It's much quieter here than the town beach. And the walk, I think it's about a couple of miles. We're going to head off the beach now and start the walk. Up the slope off Jacob's Ladder. When I came in March to do this walk, I parked just on the road here to do my walk over the cliffs there to Branscombe. But it was free at the time. At the moment you have to pay till the end of October. And we're only in the middle of October now. Car parking in Sidmouth at this time of the year is very expensive. And even to park at the side of the road here, it's £4 and you can only stay for 2 hours, which is no good if you're going on a walk. Whew. So I've just come up my first ascent, which is Peak Hill, climbing out of Sidmouth there. And I've got to say, it's really nice views at the top. Yeah, apparently that's called Mutter's Moor. You can see some of the sea stacks just down there. Won't get too close to the edge because again it's all very soft. Utter sandstone they call this. Must admit I found the first climb a little bit breathless. Having this cough doesn't do me any good. It's clearing my lungs a bit now, but there's no way I could have talked while climbing up. It's very quiet now. Better view of Budley there now. In the centre of the frame. Lovely farmland, going inland there. Can't remember the name of that moor further in. Really nice. So peaceful and serene. And that point there that I've got to go up next, that's called High Peak. And that's my next descent. I've got to drop down a bit before I go up there and then just straight down into Ladram and that's it. A nice easy one to start the season. Yeah, it's definitely a warm one today. Take my coat off coming up the hill. It's hard to believe that just a few feet to my left is a sheer drop. Now this is lovely. I've never been along this bit before. I've been to Ladram Bay, been to Sidmouth obviously, but not done the walk between the two. It's looking very nice. Going down again now. As I say, I'm just taking my time on these shorter walks. I was coming up the hill thinking, don't know if I can do this yet. I need to get myself fit again, but I'm quite enjoying it now. Quite enjoying it. And it's not too far back. It's only a 4-mile walk in total. Plus another half-mile back to the car, which I've parked inland. Because there's a free car park that I found, but Oh, steps, here we go. First downhill steps of the season. Let's hope I don't have a repeat of last season's walking. I thought there might have been a bit more mud with it being so wet the last couple of weeks, but it's actually quite dry. I've actually got a new pair of boots on today. The same boots as I bought last time, but the ones I bought last time, the soles started to delaminate. So I took them back to Taunton Leisure, where I bought them from, because they were only 8 months old. And I hadn't done much walking in them. And they've replaced them, which is good. Yeah, so I'm just breaking these new boots in, and they're a bit stiff as yet. Ladram Bay, just 3/4 of a mile now, which is no problem. It's very well maintained here. They keep the brambles cut back. So that goes to Otterton. I was heading that way. This way is actually the coast path. Good job that was well signposted. I would have missed it. Ended up in Otterton. It's a shame the camera don't pick up smells, because there's a lovely pine Christmas tree smell in the air. We're going down again. Have we been up to High Peak? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that was it. Seems to be dropping right down now. It's lovely. Getting into more mixed woodland now. Just come out of the woods now, and that's Ladram Bay, the caravan park. It's just unfortunate now that there's no public parking at Ladram Bay anymore. It's residents only, so you've got to be staying there to get access to the beach, unless you walk in on the coast path from Sidmouth or Budley. I want to say they've actually diverted the coast path a little bit because of that landslip down there. It's made a bit of coastline unstable as you drop down into the bay there. And I think this is where the coast path gets diverted. Yeah, there's a bit of mud. Coastal path closed due to cliff fall. So the red line is the old coast path, and we have to follow the blue path now inland a bit. And go that way. It's no hardship, we just don't get to see the sea stacks very well, which is a shame. Just go down to where it is closed and just have a look. Oh, I can smell food. Must be a cafe open. Hopefully. Yeah, I think that was the coast path. You can see where they've got it closed now. Path closed. But I don't know why we can't just come down this way. I don't know. Is this a way we can go? We're on the site. Yeah, I don't know why it was sending us a different way. And we can go this way. This is the path from the other end where it's shut. You can just walk down into the, you can see where it's all given way over there. I don't know why you have to walk down into where the caravans are when you can just walk straight down through there. And you're here. And there's Ladram Bay. There are quite a few rock falls there by the looks of it. I was going to walk to Budley over the headland there, but my next walk will be park at Budley and walk to here again, because you can't park here as I've said previously. There's the view from the caravan site at Ladram Bay, looking back past the sea stacks to Sidmouth there, and you can see Jacob's Ladder. Not a long walk at all. I'll go and see if I can get a coffee and a pasty here for my dinner, then make my way back over. Oh, a nice coffee and a pasty before I make my way back. Keep an eye on that seagull over there, and also beware of any rock falls. Got a pleasant view. Well, this is the cliff fall at Ladram. Quite a fair chunk come down there. A little cafe and beach shop. Toilets. And this is a walk down to the beach from the site. Got a store that's open the whole day. You can get coffees. It's a fish and chip shop. This is the main complex overlooking the beach. The bar, restaurant, a shop, swimming pool. Outdoor seating overlooking the beach area. And you can imagine from the size of the site how busy that beach is going to get in the summer. But this time of year it's fine. Making our way now, back now to Sidmouth. That's the bar up there. Plenty of outdoor seating as well as indoor. Crazy golf. Cafe and coffee shop as part of the pool areas. Nice looking swimming pool. And then we're going back up here and back onto the coast path and back to Sidmouth. Up there, that's the closed off section. I don't know why they're diverting people along that fence line and through the site when you can just as easy walk this way. Seems a bit silly. Thank you for visiting Ladram Bay. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Well, I guess I will be back soon because I've got to come in from that end, from Budley. So, but yeah, that's the site. Look at the big crack in the rock there at the headland. Cool. That'll be one of the next bits to go. I don't know how close that is to the coast path. Coming into the woody bit now, which I think is if I remember from walking in before, this is the steepest, probably the steepest bit going back, I think. Feeling a bit breathless, but it's stopped the coughing a lot doing this walk. Feel pretty good. Lovely little seat here with a lovely view back to Sidmouth, which isn't far away now. Been quite a few rock falls. Huge one there, just down below. That looks fairly recent. back on the grassy bit. This is perfect walking conditions. Haven't got any mud to put up with. Nice breeze. Really nice. They've just cut the top of the hedge a bit there, just to give that lovely view there of Sidmouth. Look, that's nice. Ooh, still got that bit to do. As I say, it's quite easy walking. Apart from that first climb out of Sidmouth. But people can cheat on that one. You can park near the top of the hill and cut that bit out. As I say, this has been a really nice walk. A couple of strenuous bits, but climb out of Sidmouth. It took it out of me till I got my second wind. And the rest has not been too bad. On my last climb now, before I head back down into Sidmouth. This coast path just really lifts your spirits. You have your moments of despair when you get really steep bits, but brilliant. Doing these shorter walks where I can take my time a bit more is really what I meant it all to be about. And this I'm really enjoying today. Here we are at Peak Hill. I'm doing these shorter walks where I can do a bit of photography, take my time, look at the views, not get exhausted. I think this is so much better for me. I know people like to just stride out and cover as much ground as they can, but I like this taking your time thing. All the leaves are starting to drop now. There's no real autumn colour yet, it's just the early stages of autumn. But it's just that lovely smell. This is where we come down onto the road just for a few yards, and then we come onto the hill that drops into Sidmouth. Sidmouth seafront. We're going down the path, which once we get through that gate there, it's just straight down to Jacob's Ladder. Oh, call me stupid, I can hear bagpipes in the distance. What the hell that's all about? Is there some function on at one of the big hotels? I don't know. But here we are. God, nearly went. Ugh. Just got to the end and nearly fell. There's Jacob's Ladder again. I can definitely hear bagpipes. And I wasn't mistaken with the bagpipes, it was a function at the Harbour Hotel behind me. Just walking back through the Knoll Gardens now to my car. Which, as I say, is parked quite a way inland. It's not a bad walk to get to it though. Just had a Mr. Whippy ice cream, which is compulsory. There it is, there's my car. Just under that tree. Nice free little car park. With a nice little walk down through the gardens and into the town. Very enjoyable walk. highlights would have to be the views again, and the Mr. Whippy ice cream. But yeah, here we are.